Greetings, greetings, greetings. Good morning, good morning. Good day, good night. Depending where you are, welcome to the experience. Welcome to the experience of the B Mindset Charm School. It's an education. It's an education forum. This is not a debate forum. This is an education. Um, Not really discussions. You know what I mean? This is a class. We don't really do the discussion type of thing, but we a lot of y'all do hit me through Instagram, and I appreciate that. It's love, you know what I mean? It's love. But good morning. Good morning. I always have to let that be known. I have to reiterate Charm School. There was a brother that hit me yesterday, man, on IG. And he had to like remind me, like, yo, you got a charm school. And it was like, yo, I guess I forget. You understand? Sometimes we don't look at it that way. We keep doing this creative and platform and using all these different lingos. We have a whole bunch of lingos, right? And it's just like blah, blah, blah. It gets to you sometimes. But salute to everybody, man. Welcome to the experience. Welcome to the experience where we teach, we reach, and a lot of love in the air. Hold on one second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to. Sometimes we have to tweak this. We have to tweak this thing. But salute to everybody, man. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for selecting me. You know what I mean? Shout out to Chris, man. Salute to you, brother. Goddamn. Salute to Chris, man. Chris is an example of a person that persistently wants to learn. I admire that. I admire a person that he doesn't want to debate. He doesn't want to argue. He wants to learn. You know what I mean? It's just like it's a class. It's like the kid that raises his hand and he may not have all the questions. He may not even have all the answers, but he's just trying. Like, yo, I'm gonna try this again and again and again. And that attitude gets you far. It really, really does. It's like we have to keep a pep in a step. Class sometimes you can leave class sometimes and be inspired. You could leave class and feel uninspired. But it's a definite mode of just showing how strong, these things. Hold on. IRS announces 1390 direct deposit relief program. What's going on out here? Goddamn. What's going on, man? God damn. Salute to everybody, man. Um, so this is a very interesting topic. Um, Very interesting because the one thing that I really care about is people being a representation of me, that they learn something. Now, I don't have to have a crowd. I don't have to have a world. Just one. Because once I know I could change one person, I could change the world. You understand? It's proven. Chris says, appreciate that, brother. I'm a student of life. Degrees aren't the measure of intelligence. Facts. Facts. That's the truth. You know what I mean? Listen, it's sad. I mean, we're not downplaying degrees. There's a lot of y'all that got degrees out there, and y'all are really moving. You know what I'm saying? Moving around. But the great thing that you said here is that I'm a student of life. You know what I mean? And you look at life. When you look at life as a student, you're always learning. Like you listen. You're never too old to learn. You heard that, right? So if you're a student of life, that's real. Like, that's showing you that, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I'm here. Like, teach me, correct me. Student of life can deal with, things that the world is not prepared to deal with. You're a student of life. You know the ups and the downs, the depression, the losses, the gains. Like you're aware of that. You have to be aware. To have that mindset, you have to be aware. And you know, honestly, listen. Even now, like people look at the internet as a student, being a student of life, and I hate when they don't give these notifications, man. That's like YouTube does this weird shit, man. I can't stand when they do this, man. I know they didn't give the notification because I didn't get it. I'm gonna have to come back in and come back out. I hate doing that, but I may have to. These notifications are terrible on this thing, man. Um, Getting the information is the hard part. You know what I'm saying? Like when you create something, you in your house, you have something. There's something, man. I created this. How do I share with the world? So you need a platform, but a lot of people don't understand the world is your platform. Anybody you can present something to and they're listening, that's a platform. If you're in the subway and you're playing music, shout out to the Green Vegan guy, damn. Shout out to Lonnie. I want to ask you a question. Did y'all get the notification like now? Because I sign into a different YouTube account just to see if the notifications come up. And a lot of times it's just different. Hold on. U.S. National Weather Service has issued a coastal flood watch. You got to watch these things. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Green Vegan. Shout out to Lonnie. Good Lord. So as we break this down, right? With me, one of the biggest teachings for me, especially watching. Okay, I got the notification now, but sometimes I don't get them. Right, you just got it right. That's what I figured. Sometimes it'll tell you in a few minutes after. So if I'm 5 minutes into the video, I can tell if it didn't hit because I'm like, all right, well, I didn't get it, but maybe they got it. So that's cool. So it was just brought to me, man. Like I had a wonderful week. Probably one of the most impressive weeks I've had in a very long time. You know what I'm saying? Green Vegan was here representing New York City. You know what I mean? That alone just knows my work is, you know, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's working. You understand? And with that being said, it's working in a way because I think what we learn now, people are afraid to be trendsetters. People want to do something different. People even want to do things that nobody has done, but nobody's like executing it. You know what I'm saying? Like they have the right mindset, but it's just not sealing the deal. So as we look around and we see this disaster, I watch these old TV shows, man. I just love watching Alice and Maud and Sanford and Son and the Jeffersons and Dynasty, just white and black. Like what I would do to be an adult back then. Oh, shout out to January. What I would do, what I would do to be an adult back, that era, man, just to everything. Just the food, the fashion, the cars, like life was just so much easier to live. And I notice it. I notice it when I get on a junk food binge and I'm like, you know what? Let me get, I want some fried clams from White Castle. And I remember back in the day, that used to be my thing. I used to get fried clams and iced tea. Now you can't eat the fried clams, the cholesterol, then the sugar in the iced tea. So okay, I eliminated the iced tea and they took away the fried oysters, excuse me, clams for a long time, right? Long time. And then he brought it back. So I had this motive, like, let me give it a try again. You know what I'm saying? You have that day where you treat yourself, which we all should do. You have to do that. My nutritionist told me that a long time ago. You have to pig out on the weekend. You have to do that because you're gonna go crazy. And you eat your little whatever, whatever, and go to White Castles. I'm like, damn, man, this shit was. Let me just say, White Castles just a second ago. White Castles clams was like $5.99 for a sack. Clams. That's my thing. I don't get anything else. I just have to have clams. Do you know how much a sack of clams is? That shit is like $15. So now, what's crazy is it costs more money to eat bad. Like the stuff, at least the stuff I like. Fast food is expensive. You know what I mean? Unless you go to Burger King and you get you an Impossible Burger, but even that is not real meat. So people are like, "Oh, is it healthier?" Yeah, if you don't like to eat animals, that's all. That's all. That's all a vegan is. A vegan. People think it's healthy to be a vegan. No disrespect to the green vegan. You know what I mean? It's not healthy to be a vegan. It's a mindset. It's a lifestyle. If you don't eat animals, I hate to put it that way, that's what it is. Then you have to have an alternative. They'll make up a burger that tastes like beef. That's all it is. People be thinking like, no, I became a vegan and I lost a lot of weight. I mean, listen, vegans eat fried food. French fries is a vegan. You eat fries, that's vegan food. That's a vegetable. Potato is a vegetable. Okay? A lot of people don't understand. It's not an animal. You understand? So if you're eating fried zucchini or fried potatoes, or you know what I mean, that's a vegetable. That shit grows in the dirt. It's a plant. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times what people don't understand, like when they be looking at vegans, they thinking like, oh my God, I need to be a vegan so I could lose a lot of weight. Well, listen, if you eating fried chicken every day and you became a vegan and you started just eating grass and damn barley every day, yes, you're gonna lose weight. But you understand? You don't have to be a vegan to do that. I know a lot of vegans that's not in shape. You know what I mean? They just don't eat it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them had to cut certain things. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they had lost. Some people lose their gallbladder. They can't eat meat no more. All types of shit. But now you got to think about when you're vegan, the salt intake is ridiculous. They got to put mad salt in that shit just for it to taste. You'd be surprised when you have a burger. You don't have to, it doesn't require a lot of salt because it's the beef, right? The beef has the flavor. But in order to make a box, I'm sorry, Green Vegan. I'm sorry. God damn, I'm sorry, darling. In order to make a box, literally like a cardboard box, taste like beef, you're gonna have to put a lot of shit in there to pull that off. You're gonna have to season the shit out of it, and you're gonna have to put a lot of salt. Whenever you go, you gotta be kidding me. I tell you, there's some fucking losers out here, boy. That's my fault though. Every time I put the phone, I don't like keeping my phone on ring because somebody always annoys me and calls at the wrong time. You know what I mean? God damn! Shout out to Lonnie. God damn! I appreciate that, darling. Good Lord, thank you. Hold on. Lonnie just said just to be grateful. You know what I mean? You see what I mean? Expect, listen, less expectations, you'll be able to appreciate more. I didn't expect that. You understand? Janet Epon said, greetings from Zanzibar, Tanzania. It is 6 p.m. in Zanzibar, Tanzania. I had a woman that used to follow me heavy from Tanzania. Greetings to you, sister. She used to be part of my old channel. I don't know what happened. You almost made me. Once I seen Tanzania, you remind me of her. She was heavy on the Ask Nathaniel thing, but she disappeared. But not the B Monster. This is my old channel. But thank you very much, Lonnie. God damn. So Basically, when you hear a vegan tell you that they're vegan, they don't eat animals. Anything that was alive in regards to fish and shrimps, they don't fuck with none of that. Now, the pro about that is, you know what I'm saying? They can't eat shit. But you could enjoy a lot of things too. You understand? Now again, it's a choice. You know what I mean? I mean, listen, God forbid. I've known people that have been in a doctor and they lost a lot of blood from a gunshot, from other personal things, women losing blood, and I've seen a roast beef sandwich do wonders. I've seen a doctor do that. Like, hey, I brought you eat this every day. I've seen a blood count increase. So a lot of times there's certain things in the animals that vegans kind of, you know what I mean? They get depleted. So they have to take supplements to bring that in. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. That's what you got to be careful. Basically, what I'm telling you is it's healthier. And I know the green vegan's going to kill me for this. It is, shout out to the garden scientists, goddamn. It is healthier to eat a Whopper from Burger King than it is to eat an Impossible Burger. Y'all didn't know that? Oh, yes, it is. It's healthier. Absolutely. Because because of the protein from the beef. Isn't that crazy? And protein doesn't make you hungry. If you ever eat a boiled egg, for example, and you're starving, and you go to one of them bodegas, say, give me 2 boiled eggs. That shit'll get you through some hours. You'd be surprised because it's protein. It attacks the hunger immediately. So I say this all to say the culture now has put the mode of being a vegan as a dietary thing, like to lose weight. And then it's just like, well, what happens now? A person doesn't have now they're lacking iron, they're lacking protein, they're missing this, they're missing that. And now they have to have these supplements that they have to take. And what supplements they're gonna take? God forbid is any meat or any dairy products in this vitamins, they're you know what I mean? They're not supposed to take it. So you as an individual, my point is this. As an individual, you have to do what works for you. You can't look at another person and be inspired by what goes for them. You know what I mean? This is not fashion, and even that is a little scary because you can't look at what somebody else does and then be inspired to do what they do. But you could be inspired to say, "Well, shit, you did that. I need to do my own thing and do something else." That's great. So if you look at a vegan and you could be inspired and say, maybe I'll get on a diet and get on the cannibal diet where I just eat meat. You understand what I'm saying? Because the culture that we live in now, there's no identity. The green vegan has her identity. That's how I've been introduced to her. She's the green vegan, right? So if she came up in here and said one day, Kelly Cal, we'll be like, what happened to the green vegan? Well, nigga, I don't eat no damn, I eat beef now. Pause, right? I eat chicken, pause, like whatever. You understand? So what has happened now, we're living in a society now where everybody wants to be somebody else. Amen. No, nobody's happy with who they truly are. They're not. You're inspired by someone. There's something that inspired you, and some of y'all are being inspired. Some of y'all are taking shit and making it successful. You understand? Some of y'all are taking certain things, lifestyles, eating lifestyles, dating lifestyles, and looking at this person and saying, well, if he can, instead of saying if he can do it, I can do it, you guys are saying, well, let me do what he's doing because he's doing it. And I know if he can do it, I can do it. You see what I'm saying? You're not adding your personal twist as an individual. We all different. You'll never see me do a live stream teaching men how to meet a woman. I could, but it's never going to work. Never. It won't. I could have a classroom with 15 men. And I could tell them, listen, brother, this is what you got to do. You got to shoot your shot. All that, but that never worked ever because honestly, every man that been around me all of my life, I was the one bringing the shot to him, so he didn't have to shoot shit. You understand that? But that was the uniqueness of what I had. Like it never worked with me teaching a man how to get a woman. I think that's pretty pathetic, personally. It is. There's a lot of grown man things that may be a little pathetic to you, but teaching a man how to get a woman as a grown ass man, that is pathetic. Okay. And it doesn't work because he can't be me. You understand? He can't be me, especially a black man. It never works. I could probably teach a white boy and he could run with something. And I'm like, yo, I'm going to give it to him like this. Do this, and do it. And it may even work. But brothers, it ain't going to work. See, the thing about us as people, it never works when we copy shit. It never works. I mean, listen, you can't show me a black person that has had a surgery, a reconstructive surgery, as far as like plastic surgery to their face, their ass, their titties, and it never ever looked real, authentic. Never, never. Okay, BBLs on a black woman look stupid. It never looked right. It's awkward. But you put a BBL on a non-black woman, right? You see the difference like an additive. You have to question because for us as black people, we are the highest of the culture. Okay? Just look at colors. Look at colors. Look at the mixtures of being white. There's no mix. You're just white. It's pretty boring over there, right? But to be black, there's all these different looks and different colors and different sizes. And you know what I mean? There's so many different things. Oh, shit. Lonnie's a Libra too? God damn. Boy, this is why we get along. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly why we get along. So what happens with us as black people, we get inspired from shit that we created. Like, you know what I mean? Like, case in point, right? If you look at a woman such as Kim Kardashian, that has straight up stolen black culture, we allowed it, never took it back. She took it and made a fortune. So now there's a whole bunch of non-black women that just do the same shit. And they become successful with it. This woman here that's working out, I spoke to the other day. Why is she successful? Because she sounds black. She got a black body. She from the hood. And she ain't nothing just a piece of white ass, right? But with a black, if this had been a black woman doing all this, it'd be like, why she's thirsty? Why she got to do it? Why she got to put herself like that? Because we don't have to. You know, we have high expectations of ourselves, but we have lower expectations of people. You know what I mean? When we see people that have and they stick on what we done and what we created, we give them a big, you know, because we don't expect that, so we give it a big praise. But with us, we can't walk around in a bonnet. A woman can't be out of shape. It's almost as if like we don't accept nothing unless it's pinned on them. So now we have culture. I was at the gas station last night. I seen this one dude, this white dude, comes out the car. He was a little apprehensive. You know, people check their environment. One bum nigga that was one, you know, it was a black dude. And then it was a white boy with Jordans. Now, see how I said that? One bum nigga, he could have been the one on the way to work getting his little whatever, putting gas in his car. The white boy comes out the car with his hair pulled back, like, you know, as if like a dude that had dreads, he puts into the ponytail. He got a pair of J's on, some Jordans, a sweatsuit. Clearly, it's all us. Now, me as a black man, I didn't really take offense to that. But I should. Because that's our culture. Why are you wearing that? You know, You go to you walk into a Jewish neighborhood with that coat and that Yakima on his head and see if they don't press you. I gotta even give the Blood and Crips on the West Coast credit. You come into a Crip neighborhood, nigga, with a red goddamn hoodie, they're gonna press you for that. What is your set, nigga? What are you doing here? You understand? October 2nd. Happy belated, baby. It ain't too much belated. That shit was recent. Salute to you, darling. So as I looked at this dude, as black men, we give him the pass, right? But then it gets ridiculous. Now I'm like, okay, what happened to me? I don't wear my Jordans no more. They're all locked up in my closet. What happened? And the reason for this is when I was a kid, Jordans was the deal. You know what I mean? It was us. It was us, for us, by us. It was us. Even though Nike made it, it was, Air Jordan, Michael Jordan. Now the shit is a Mexican shoe. I go to my daughter's school. I see some of the fifth graders over there on the other side. They're wearing Jordans. The bum niggas is wearing it. The Mexicans is wearing it. White boys is wearing it. Listen, it's not even a grown man thing anymore. It's everybody has it. But that's our culture. Air Jordans are black. That's black culture. How do we let everybody get away with that? Let me tell you something. In the 1980s, you would have never seen a white boy with Jordans unless he grew up in the hood. You would never seen a Mexican at all with no Jordans because they couldn't afford it. When you see these luxury cars, Mercedes-Benz and BMW, late 80s, early 90s, that's our culture. We made that car what it is. We're the reason why Mercedes-Benz has AMG and the big engines and the big wheels. Big rims are our culture. Baby from Cash Money, believe it or not, from New Orleans, they stamped that shit in 98. They didn't patent it. You understand? Shout out to Sandra Jean. Sandra Jean says, I've heard your live yesterday about leaving people in the past, and you discussed a friend of you. She sent a text to you. I need you to know you fucking healed me yesterday. Thank you. Sandra, darling, this is the part of the culture that we still got. It's called acknowledgement. It's called love. Let me tell you something, darling. That situation, if anybody knew I had a friend I knew for years, I'm a memory guy. That's my weakness. Some shit should go in the past. I embrace memories. I do. I'm a big memory fanatic. I hold on to my friendships for the memories. I don't hold on to the past, but I hold on to the memories. My friend reminded me she's the past. She left this text yesterday. Well, excuse me, a couple of days ago. What was it, this past weekend? From this past weekend, I went to a little party she had. She's a Libra. I went there to support my sis. It's one of my good, my I'm still gonna say my best friend. My best friend's ex-girlfriend. That's how he met her. He met her through me. He didn't have to shoot his shot. He met her 30 years ago. That's a long time. All right. I am aware. Let me give you a disclaimer. I am aware that she's a lunatic. I'm aware that she has a lot of mental issues. I'm aware of that. So I'm not going to give it. I'm aware, but I ignored it. So I had high expectations. Right? I had high expectations. I set myself up. I went to this event. I had a good time with her girls, the 4 people that was only there. We have 4 people, 3 women and 1 guy. Including me, it was 5. So when I left, God damn it looked like there was 2 people left, right? Had a good old time there, I thought. Her friend showed me little half-naked pictures, sexy pictures, excuse me, of her daughter's photography. I don't know why she did that. My friend showing them my pictures I shot of her 12 years ago, whatever. I don't know why she's showing them that. I didn't like what she was showing them because it was whack. I showed her some pictures that I do some of my great work that was, you know what I mean? They loved it. One of her girlfriends that was there was actually her sister-in-law. Me and her talking. She knew my boy, my best friend. You know, we was kicking it. We had a great listen. Good seeing you, sis. Bang, hug, kept it moving. Hugged one of her girlfriends a little extra, but whatever. That's we was vibing. I didn't think it was a problem. 2 days later, I sent her the videos and pictures of us. This bitch went in and spiraled on me. And you know what I said? I got her name in the damn thing. It says crazy ass so and so. That's her name. I swear to God. In the phone, it says in capital letters, crazy ass Susie, whatever. I'm not going to say her real name. And I said to myself, I got emotional. I was ready to fucking blast on her. And then I said, you know what? Fuck her. That's it. We're not going to even put the emphasis of blocking. I'm not going to put. Listen, I didn't come in here with low expectations. I came in here with high expectations because I'm stuck in a goddamn future, which is called a goddamn memory, right? Memories is always good for the present and tomorrow, but the past is never good for tomorrow. Never. Write that down. The past is never good for tomorrow. Never. And crazy Susie is a Libra. Ain't that some shit? This is crazy, bitch. You know what it is? One Libra trait I've learned, they keep money. Especially, you know what I mean? Men and women, they know how to hold on to a dollar bill. But then you got some Libras that are generous. So it's almost as if like Green Vegan is not your average Libra. You know what I mean? She's a spender. And she gonna do her. Libras do them. They ain't cheap to themselves. But me, sometimes I could be cheap to myself. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I hold on. You know what I mean? But overall, I've learned with Libra, women, they do them. This particular person, she doesn't do her. And that's the problem. And she's not open to take critique. If I give her one critique, I'm gonna slaughter her. She just can't handle it. So basically, in a nutshell, the friendship has been done. I'm on a method of wow, I met them in '94. This is my people's, my sis. You know what I mean? And we talked about that. We did a little 2-minute video talking about how long she known me. And she flushed that shit right down the toilet. And you know what I said? I said, you know what? I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to debate. I'm going to tell them the same way. If I was a student at the B mindset and I didn't know me, what would I tell? What would I tell this person that was a student? I'm going to say, don't even fucking respond to her. That's worse. See, a crazy motherfucker, you got to ignore them. They go crazier even with that. It's like you're at the traffic light and a nigga looking crazy and he trying to ask for change and you just fucking ignore him. And he's like, damn, is this really working? Is me lashing out and going crazy? Was that necessary to be a punk ass bitch to leave a text instead of calling a nigga? For what? Because she felt you showed my friend half naked pictures of your photography and you bringing up my ex-boyfriend to my sister-in-law. I said, come on, darling. You living in the past. You don't want sharing pictures of my photography with you. It was all good when you were showing them that. Then when I showed them some other better looking, come on, man. What a disaster. I couldn't even bring myself to give her the privilege of debating with her. Fuck her. You know what I mean? And that's what the reality is. I'm glad that you've seen that. You know, one thing about our culture as black folks, we know we're going to speak our mind. But we also got to realize that we live in a world of crazy motherfuckers. There's some crazy motherfuckers out here. You know what I mean? And sometimes you just got to be like, listen, man, my value is too fucking rich, man, to be dealing with trash. I don't deal with garbage. You will never be able to respond to me. This ain't a beef. This ain't you'll never talk to you again. I'll never do this. I'm not even putting the emphasis in never because it's not, you know what I mean? I just ignore it. That's all. Because, things could happen. A person could text you and have an emergency. She could really be in a bad position and lose her mother. You know what I mean? I'm not going to shit on the person like that. But when you talk crazy, I'm just not going to. Oh, come on now, darling. You clearly don't know me the way you should be knowing me after all these goddamn years. You understand? But Thank you, darling. So where I'm getting at is this, man. I've learned that there's certain things now because now as my black women are coming into the game and they doing all these things, and I'm just seeing sisters, and I'm just like, yo, some of y'all be looking like a hot mess. I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all walk the street looking crazy, right? But it's it's almost as if you lost your own, right? Like as I'm showing you this show on Hulu, yeah, they got some of the most stunning sisters on there. Tiana Taylor, I'll give her that. Niecy Nash, come on now. She should have never been there. But as I'm looking at this, I'm looking at the disgrace. And I'm like, who's going to be the finest bitch on this show? Who's going to be the finest one, bar none? Because Kim Kardashian, I thought she let go of the big butt and gigantic titties, but now she's starting to go right back into it. So she got Brooke Shields on the show looking terrible. All right. She got Niecy Nash looking terrible. I don't care what Niecy Nash does. She's just busted. But why she don't got the Naomi Campbells and all the great black women on this show? Why does everybody look crazy? How come the greats are not on this show? You know why they're not on this show? Because they don't want to show the greats as actually, it would be a black show if it was great. To be great would have a black all-star cast of people. Right? But now we see Kim Kardashian with a fake fucking ass. Just fake. She's just a fake person. Fake. And now we normalize that. Now, a sister asked me the other day, do you feel that when people, use our identity, do they mask themselves to the degree of, does it break them down? I said, nah. That one thing about being black and looking black, that can make an old fart feel brand new. It can make anybody feel good. That our culture, we come from a culture of soul music. And to have soul music was the music for the soul. That's what our music does for us. Yes, we had white entertainers, the Hall and Notes, the Lisa Stansfields, the Tina Marie's. They were part of that era. So not only did we have an era for this, we also had a niche for people that loved the feeling of our music. And then we went pop. Then we went gangster. Then we went ghetto. Then we went ratchet. For me to play music to y'all right now on a Friday afternoon to make you feel good, I'm going to have to go into the archives of the 70s, 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. You know it, because that's the golden era, right? We're out of the era right now. So to make you feel good, I could probably grab a Bryson Tiller album. I'm not really Chris Brown right now. You know what I mean? I don't know what to expect with this new album because it's going to all sound the same now. You know what I mean? But Bryson Tiller's giving me that. There's a lot of sisters right now kind of tapping into it. But you got the Kalanis and shit that, you know what I mean? These people are still doing it. But overall, if you take a white artist or a Latin artist to become Kalani, but just white and be able to sing the same, that's just going to pop. And we're going to allow it to pop. Nobody's going to stand in front and protest on Kim Kardashian needs to get more reputable black women, show and pay homage. We don't pay homage to each other. Y'all allowed it. Little Kim, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, they all hate each other. But y'all support them. Because that's the cattiness we have in our culture. You support these sisters, and they don't pay homage. Little Kim is 1,000% right. Nicki Minaj stole her fucking style. And even if you felt she didn't, she's supposed to. You can't be a female rapper if you don't pay homage. Y'all niggas can't go into certain parts of Los Angeles and not check in. I respect that. You're not gonna just get the credit, nigga, running to LA, nigga, East LA or the West Coast, and you over here in gangland and you over here making videos. Nigga, you gotta check it. That shit is just, I respect that. When you come into the United States of America, nigga, you gotta go through a they want you to they want listen, come into US Customs and see what I'm talking about. You're gonna pay this homage. To get into this country is gonna cost you your life. If not, if we catch you, you're gonna pay the damn consequences. You understand? We don't give that off. You know, I always felt awkward about the Kim Kardashian thing. Even the mother screwing the black man and the white milk getting able to being able to serve, it's all good for him. But then I'm also like, well, damn, sister, when y'all got a black woman, y'all walk proud with him. But when a black woman walks with a black man, she can never be proud of him because he ain't proud of her. Like, our culture has become their culture. If you look at the picture that you see there, well, Nate, what's the deal with you with that Puerto Rican dude that you take the picture with in a thumbnail? The deal is with that is that party was the last party that I physically did a video shoot / photo shoot in March of 2020, right before COVID took off. And it was a party for his mother, his mother-in-law. Let me tell y'all something. In order for people to see black culture at its finest, you got to go back into the days of our family, our Sunday dinners, our soul food dinners, our Christmas dinners, our Thanksgiving dinners. Remember that? Remember the movie Soul Food? We all could connect to that because that's our culture. Now you can't have a soul food dinner anymore because it's all bad for you. But meanwhile, these fucking vegans and Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, they eat all that same shit still. Fried, whether it's meat or not, they still eat the same garbage at the table for special occasions. We can't eat none of the shit that we had on the table anymore because now it's connected to obesity and diabetes. But what about them? What about when you go to these big events and you see a smorgasbord laid out of food? All that shit is there. They may not call it fried chicken. Okay. They may have pasta with some fried chicken in it. You know what I mean? Okay, they may not have a banana pie, but they may call it a banana pudding, but they may call it a banana cream pie. You know what I'm saying? All of these different things are us. The food, the fashion, the look, the walk, the talk, the sling, everything. But when they do it, they make a fortune. She said, look at this, right? Look at Kim Kardashian, extremely beautiful, but she's fake nose job, fake lips. She's just fake. There's black women in the hood that look like this and born naturally. They're probably walking around more masked in a goddamn bonnet because she's not told to be beautiful. Sexy Reddit says it's okay to be an ugly bitch and let yourself go. She promotes that because when you look at Sexy Red, you think of stink feet. You understand? They don't want you looking glamorous. They don't want you to be beautiful that you are. So now you're not even beautiful as a black woman. You're beautiful by nature. Now you want to be exotic. You're not even beautiful, but you want to go all the way to exotic. And that's going to be a hot fucking mess because nothing looks good on us when we try to transform it. It just doesn't work. A lot of y'all have weakened our black culture. Amen. You have weakened our black culture from trying to change it. Then you abandon it. Never tried to even enhance what you had because it was legendary. Or the Jews and them, that's why they keep. The Jews ain't changing shit. The Jews ain't changing their culture. The Jewish culture has been the Jewish culture hundreds and hundreds of years ago. They haven't changed it. That's why it's so strong. Y'all let it change, and then y'all let everybody take our shit. So now we have nothing. Getting together is a black culture. Getting to get together with some drinks and food is black culture. A lot of these other coaches, they weren't doing that. Music, soul music. Now you got the white people that got rhythm now, and it's working. If you're a white person with no rhythm, we expect that. If you're a white person with rhythm and you bouncing and doing YouTube videos and Instagram viral videos, when a black woman does it, nobody pays it on mind. When Twyla does her little dance, oh fuck her, she's trying to be Beyonce. But when a white bitch does a Twyla dance, oh my God, this white bitch is killing it. You understand? We actually give credit to everybody else. Right. Right, NBA City, rock, jazz, country music, all that shit is us. Y'all was destroying Beyonce. Oh, she's trying to do country music. Who do you think started that shit? Hootie and the Blowfish wouldn't be Hootie and the Blowfish without that black bastard in there. That's why everybody's so screwed up. If you see a black person, a white person driving a G-Wagon, that's some black shit. Okay? Oh, well, Kim Kardashian made it famous. She did not. She just branded it because she's a brand maker. Anything she does, she's gonna brand. How does she brand a G-Wagon when Michael Jackson was driving that shit in the 80s? It's crazy. You guys are on brands. If Kim Kardashian or Kai Cenat says something's cool, you do it. And then you monkeys do the same goddamn thing. You go over there to Kai Cenat, grown ass niggas, Marlon Wayans, Will Smith. Don't you shouldn't even be near that little young motherfucker. Let the white people go to him. Yo, our coach is not to get branded from no young dude. You're a trailblazer. Sorry. Young people in our society, in this culture, when we were kids, black culture was to respect their elders. They don't do that anymore. Everything is age, old. You can't have a conversation with a kid on social media without him mentioning somebody being old. He's 30, he's old, he's 40, he's old, he's 60s. It's all old. That's not our culture. That's some white people shit. So you're gonna jump on Kai Cenat goofy ass show for what? For clicks? To see Nicki Minaj jumping on Kai Cenat's show to get views for her album rather than just doing, why don't you just do an interview with Little Kim and cry and tell her you love her? Us coming to the table and saying, thank you for getting me through that. What about that? Kim K had surgery to look like she's 100% American and looks like item. I don't know what you were trying to say there. You got to fix that last word there. You understand? My culture, black man getting online. Listen, I was on my man's thing yesterday. It's so sad. It is really bad out here. I had a cousin that see me. I popped up real quick on my man's stream. And my cousin doesn't even know I got a YouTube, right? She says, was you on a stream for like a few minutes? I said, yeah. I haven't spoken to her in about 5 years. She said, yeah. She said, oh my God, I just seen you. Matter of fact, I owe her a call today. But this stream, the sad part about it is not just this stream, but just the stream actually opened my eyes up. Men are on streams trying to think of a strategy to get woman. It is terrible. Like, you know, a lot of y'all brothers would be like, yo, Nigma, you should do something for the brothers. Listen, if you're here today, I'm doing something for the brothers now. All you got to do is listen. I'm never gonna be here teaching you how to get women and where y'all should get it and telling y'all niggas it's all here. Do I really want to put y'all on in that? Let's keep it a stack. Okay? I come from the era of pimping ain't easy. You know what I mean? A nigga ain't trying to show you how I get what I get unless you pay it, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's just say I was a pimp. I'm not out here trying to be, I'm gonna hook all y'all niggas up, man. Y'all can have sex with my prostitutes for free. No, that's not us. We're competitive. All right, nigga. Like this is as easy as it gets. You get yours, I get mine. That's what we about. I got mine, you got yours. So at what point did we get on the internet and tell niggas the game? Get the fuck out of here. That shit is corny. And to me, shout out to my man Fred, shout out to Gansey. To me, this is the issue. Now we got this whole thing with this traveling shit here. One brother hit me up. He'll come in. I'm not gonna blow him up. He told me he got this Dominican chick that he's dating and they going to the bar. I'm like, yo, I said, Dominican women are played out, bro. That shit is played the fuck out. Played out. Dominicans are played out. You can't come to me and let me tell you how bad it is here. If a nigga tell me I met this Dominican chick, I know he's a clown. That's corny. That boat has sailed. Your niggas is, there's so many different elements now. You got some of them baddest Muslim chicks right now walking around with with their religious scarves on their head and all that. That's old news. You can't meet a Dominican in New York no more like you used to right now because the brothers on the internet fucked that up. They destroyed it. We're nothing but monsters to them, criminals and tricks. They don't respect us. I would never approach a Dominican woman right now at all, ever. I wouldn't. She approach me as different. I wouldn't even give him that up. Because in most cases, she fucked a million black dudes back at home. You know what I mean? Best thing you could do is just ignore them. Seriously. Well, what about our sisters with the bonnets and all that? Once again, you know what I mean? Once again, you fucked that up, black man. You replaced your black sisters for prostitutes. Across the seas, they ain't even here. You know, I'm a person that's about contagious. If a man tells me he's into a certain type of woman and I don't see that around him within the seconds he said it, I don't fuck with him. I got the gift of gab, so I'm going to be good myself. I don't need him. You know what I mean? I don't need that. You know what I mean? Literally, if I've been blessed with a gift, right? I share that accordingly, but I'm not going to sit up there and give it away. So I'm not going to be around individuals that we have the same common interests, but why do I need them? You understand? There was a brother that talked about how they got all these black-owned businesses in the Dominican Republic. I'm like, nigga, there's not a black-owned business in the fucking Bronx in the Dominican neighborhood. How corny is that? You niggas went to that poor-ass country to open up a business, you fucking dope. Why don't you just come up here where you can make the money? That's where they go. You can't be into Dominican culture without knowing the Bronx, New York, and the Washington Heights in Manhattan. It's a whole different level. Them niggas get money up there. So if you going up to them as services, I got people I deal with. They tint my windows. They deal with graphic arts. I deal with Dominicans on that level. I'm not going uptown looking for no Dominican pussy. That's whack. That's corny as hell. Thank you, Grieving, and I appreciate that. Thank you for that super chat, baby. You know what I'm saying? Kara says everyone mimics and copies off black culture. People have mastered cloaking and uncompromising swagger and soul, and it's becoming hard to tell what's authentic and not. It's all copy, right? But we lost it. It's too late. We got to create something new now. It's over. Listen, they mastered it. You just said the key word, Kara. They mastered it. So, you know what I mean? We ain't mastering shit. We mastered it at one point. We mastered it in the 1950s, 60s, 70s. You know what I mean? 80s. But then the internet fucked us up because we let everybody take our shit. It's like letting everybody in your house and everybody then just kept taking shit. Before you know it, the house is empty. All right, you gonna go out there looking for all that damn shit they stole? No, we just gonna have to create a new. Matter of fact, we gonna get a new house. That's all. We're gonna get a new house and put new furniture in it, and now we're gonna guard this bitch and put locks on the door. That's all. You had the doors open. That's what happened. Yes, Lovely K said it. She's right. Black people have no self pride. That's the problem. It's a fact. You don't pride yourself on your culture. All right. You want to go to Spanish culture. Yes. In that picture that I used in the thumbnail, I was at this event. It was amazing. They're dancing. They're dancing the Afro beats, which was salsa merengue. The women look like black sisters. The brothers is dressed like us. All right. I'm like, I remember this was our shit. Now we don't even listen. I got one event that I'm going to next Saturday. That's going to be vicious. Is it next Saturday? Yeah, next Saturday. That's going to be major. That's going to be major. Green Vegan, you probably missed that. That's going to be fucking major. That's going to be a black event you probably want to be in. However, the downfall of this is this. To be cool is to be black. Remember, to be or not to be? No, to be cool. If anybody you know got black swagger, they lit. If you know a white woman that got black swagger, Asian woman that got black swagger, you know, Philippine, Puerto Rican, anybody that got black swagger is lit. Any man or woman that got black swagger, old people, young people, kids, right? So what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? You can't go to Tubi without seeing a bullshit movie. All fucking garbage. Dating, cheating, dating, people living in these expensive houses. She's the lawyer, he's the doctor. No, you got to watch the Cosby Show for that. Fuck Tubi movies. Or old school Tubi movie. You understand where I'm coming from? You can't watch a Tubi movie. You know what I mean? The current situation. That black coach is gone. I think Cedric the Entertainer has this sitcom and it's with the white girl. This shit is garbage. They casted this show terribly. Cedric's kids look like they're 5 years younger than him. They're trying to make sitcoms cool again. No, you can't. There's not a black. Somebody tell me a good black sitcom that's on TV right now. Show me one. You got to go back into the 80s. Oh yeah, well Martin Lawrence's show was dope back then. Yeah, but Martin Lawrence is garbage now. He couldn't do a sitcom now. He can't do he could barely do a goddamn comedy show. He's trash. But there's a lot of white people that can do his shit. There's a lot of non-black people that could do Martin Lawrence shit now. Right now, blacks are wannabes. That's a fact. Shout out to Lovely K. That's a fact. You understand? Wannabes. There's this thing, how about when black, I was heard through this chat that women want you to pay their bills. I'm like, the only woman that should want a man to pay her bills is a poor woman. Obviously, why wouldn't you? She don't got it. She needs some help with her bills. But if you doing well and you got your shit going on, why would you want a nigga to pay? Never take no money. No man should. Don't ever let no black man pay your bills when you got it, because he's never going to let you live that down. You're going to have to live with this nigga. Literally live. When I'm saying, like, the nigga live over across town, he going to want to move in. Women that are poor coming out of a shelter, yes, you should never sleep with a man without a nigga paying your bills. That's just a fact. You got it going on, you don't need him. You only let a nigga pay the bills when you need him. Not a man, but need him. That's it. Nick, you need to talk more about that situation with Nicki Minaj versus Little Kim situation. Life has showed us that Nicki Minaj ended up being where Little Kim was when she came out. Let me tell you what happened with Little Kim. Little Kim stole some styles too. But Biggie, this is the deal with Little Kim. Little Kim wanted to be a white woman. Biggie Smalls created Little Kim's image. He created that. Okay, yeah, he was probably inspired from some of the 1970s singers. I forgot that woman's name. She used to talk a lot of shit. I forgot her name. Somebody could tell me. There's a chick from the 1970s. She used to talk all that wild sex shit. Somebody brought it. If you could pull that out, you good. So she used to break that down and talk her shit. I'll take your man, whatever. But Little Kim, Biggie created that. He created her image, which is dope. He created that. When he passed away, Little Kim wanted to be a fucking Barbie doll. She wanted to be Pamela Anderson. She started cutting her face up. Remember that time she went through that transition? She went through that stride to be white, but she credit that white bitch. You know what I mean? She wanted to be her. So when she tried to go black after her face was all fucked up, she, all right, I'm giving you the quick story. Kim couldn't get a hit anymore because Biggie died. You know what I mean? He was the A&R of her image. He was the A&R of her image. So Nicki Minaj watched that. He watched the growth of Little Kim. She liked it, took her style, knowing that you can't be a female rapper talking about sex and drugs and coming from New York without giving homage. So she came into the game not giving no homage to Little Kim. All right. Now Cardi B stole not only Little Kim's style, but now she stole Nicki Minaj's shit. Okay, that was her rivalry. They were going through this shit with them damn Migo niggas since the beginning because Offset, she married Offset, and I know Nicki Minaj didn't like that. And then I forgot the main nigga, the main dude from the Migos, I forgot his name. He was the one that was close to Nicki. Remember, they did a song together called Motorsport. These niggas been going through it forever. But see, what goes around comes around. See, what happened, instead of these people keeping our culture strong, they let it get weak. They let society come up in there. Listen, as a black man, if another black man comes into this game, he wants to encourage women on YouTube, and he doesn't come in and say, yo, special shout out to Axe Nathaniel. He was the only one doing this shit. Definitely one of the mentors in the game. I fuck with him. And proceeded. Now he go do his shit. That's giving homage. So we keep that strong connection together. These niggas just come in and say, boom. Now, mind you, there ain't no other brothers in YouTube that I owe no homage to. Ain't nobody doing what I'm doing. But let's just say if I was a Passport bro, you can't come into the game without giving checks in effect or Milano the Traveler. You got to give these niggas they credit because they did it first. If to know history, you got to know your research. I don't care if a person was bloody famous or not. You got to give credit to the trailblazers. They blazed the trail. And I feel that as long as we continue to keep doing that, others would do it. Kim Kardashian is a trendsetter. If she came into this game and she's crediting black women, honestly, if she's going to award ceremonies, I don't know what award she's going to win, but whatever award she's saying, listen, I want to give this shout out to Melba Moore, Shaka Khan, Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle. These are the women that inspired me with my image. More non-white women would give the credit to black women. Even us brothers, we let it loose too. If white man could say, yo, I'm going to be honest with you, man. Like, I never thought growing a beard, a goatee, and having my hair a certain way would make me look like I got to give the credit to this basketball player, this one, you know what I mean? Like, I feel that brothers ain't whites, people don't give the credit no more, so we're not giving the credit to each other. Kara said, literally handling off ups and downs on prostitutes. Right, so brothers is, I'm gonna respond to everybody. I don't want to talk to no man that don't have what he likes in the palm of his hand. What I mean by that is you live in New York, you got a chick in Brooklyn you fuck with, you got a chick in the Bronx you fuck with, you got a chick in Manhattan, you even got a chick in Jersey. And according to what you like, they look like that. You know what I mean? That's something, but even then, what man is gonna get on the internet and talk about that shit? I would never do that. Our culture, black brothers didn't even like taking a picture, nevertheless. You couldn't go up to no brother in a club and take a picture without asking permission. Now y'all goofy niggas is on the internet bragging to niggas who y'all stuck your dicks in. You can't watch the game and none of these corny niggas like, yo, I used to be with, this one, or she was driving a Honda Accord, Melissa Ford. That's corny, nigga. We don't do that. That's not our culture. We don't tell. We don't kiss and tell. We players, nigga. We Macs. The Mac niggas ain't do that shit. These niggas had 10 hoes, nigga. Like, that's my hoe. If anything, they'll G-check you and tell you, yo, nigga, you got my hoe working on your block. Bring her back. He ain't gonna go out there bragging about who he fuck. Get the fuck out. That shit is corny.
The problem is that non-blacks make money from black culture. They also use black songwriters to make soul music for white artists such as Adele, Justin Timberlake. Listen, Justin Timberlake and Adele give credit to black culture, though. That's the difference. They fuck with us. We still, you know what I mean? Adele and Justin Timberlake are inspired. They spoken. Adele has spoken on a lot of the black trailblazer black woman because she sounds black. They're an exception. Justin Timberlake alone, his coach is us. But Justin, he's a great dancer. He can't fuck with Chris Brown. Chris Brown's one of the best dancers on the planet Earth. You understand? But remember, Justin Timberlake and Adele's older. They're going to give the credit. They come from that level of giving the credit to that. You know, Hall & Oates is going to talk about Sam Cooke and Marvin Gaye and all the above. You know what I mean? We're not saying all of them are like that. I'm just saying when a lot of them don't give the credit. Go-go music is black culture. Rock and roll is black culture. They stole that. And this is why it doesn't make sense. Kara said, this is why it doesn't make sense. Spanish women have all the racist conversations among themselves when they basically some stole, because brothers fuck with them. If black men started using Latin women as recreation as they do in the porno films, it'd be great. They don't use them as recreation. They fall in love with them. They want to make babies with them. You got to use them as recreation. Believe me. And it ain't too many brothers that can do that. I like recreational black brothers. Brothers that get it in. Brothers that could get it in their own town. Brothers that could get it in locally. Brothers that you come have a drink with and we sitting at the bar and we bringing these two chicks home. Those are recreational black men. That's old school. That's you know what I mean? In a fucked up way, that's our culture too. You know, this trick culture shit that's disgusting. We lost it. Now we in a trick culture. When I was a kid, you would never know to see a black man to be a trick. Now they tricks. Latin women don't respect us. They think we nothing but tricks. That's why they look at us that way. They're the new racist woman. I'm better off with white people. Latin people look at us as dirt because the black man wants to be them so bad. They want their culture. They stole our fucking culture. And now they're over there saying, yeah, I love black culture. I'm going to open up a hot dog stand in fucking the Dominican Republic. Niggas call anybody a millionaire. Black people call anybody a millionaire. Well, my house is worth $1 million. I'm a million. No, nigga, you're not a fucking millionaire. All right, the real true term of a millionaire is 10, 20, 30, 40 million dollars, nigga, because that's what you can touch. You ain't a millionaire, nigga, because your house is worth 900,000. That shit is corny as fuck. Foxy Brown. Right, but Foxy Brown gave credit to the Foxy Brown. She named her. See, let me tell you something. Foxy Brown, the rapper, named herself Foxy Brown. Rick Ross came into the game and tried to steal this nigga's shit. And they didn't want to give her the credit. Foxy Brown was paying homage to the great Foxy Brown, the actress, the 1970s Dawn Diva. You know what I'm saying? She did that. Nicki Minaj just came in the game and just said, fuck it, I'm going to jack a Brooklyn bitch's shit where, you know, Queens bitches is not as lit as a motherfucking Brooklyn. I'm telling you that right now. Brooklyn's the most litest chicks in the society, right? Foxy Brown is Nicki's inspiration. Yeah, you're right about that too. But don't get it twisted though. Foxy Brown and Lil' Kim, they both was a mean spitter. Foxy Brown was one of my favorite MCs. No question about it. But remember, back then, Foxy Brown and Lil' Kim was neck and neck. Period. Like, you had a Bad Boy, you had Biggie was behind her. You know she was ridiculous. And then, you know, Jay-Z was behind Foxy Brown. So you just had two ill spitters. They both was dope. They both got classic albums. Believe it or not, on an MC level, Foxy Brown's a better rapper. But Lil' Kim is, come on now. Like, remember, she came into that game, and if Biggie was still alive, Lil' Kim would have never folded like that. Trust me. Nicki fucked the game up, man. You know, she did the dirty things she said. She's a typical ghetto bitch, man. Don't get it fucked up. Foxy Brown was a dirty bitch with her mouth too, but at least she did it lyrically. You know what I mean? Nate, your name must be jealousy. Is on the point. It's not that deep. These are industry puppets. He said your name must be jealousy. Is on point. It's not that deep. These are the industry puppets. They pay black people to write for these white celebrities. Yeah. So shit. She talked about the girl calling herself jealousy. Yeah. My mother was always taught to never talk to me about sex life to nobody. Yeah, you can't do that shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't kiss and tell. Listen, man. I mean, you got to drag somebody because they went on the internet and dragged you. I mean, that's different, but you don't go out there and just putting all your shit out there. Like, that shit is crazy, man. Listen, if I was a trick, I would never want nobody to know that. That niggas is, oh my God, it's disgusting. I'm seeing it now with Viola Davis as an actor. She's a great actor. I don't see anybody paying her homage. No, they're not going to pay her homage. They pay that white bitch that look like Viola Davis homage. You understand? They ain't gonna pay her homage. They're gonna pay Kim Kardashian's black looking ass the homage. I'm telling you. Chris says rocking cornrows and all. We did a conversation about the cornrow thing. I mean, listen, again, if you're a white woman and you're a racist white chick with cornrows in your hair, you got to make up your fucking mind. You know, so which one are you? You're black or you're white? I've seen it on these online communities. Latin women are becoming very disrespectful and crazy racist. I don't know what's going on, but man, well, you remember you can't be Latin and be racist. You can only be white and racist. You can't be a foreign. You can't be Latin. I don't even pay no. I would never give the credit to a Latin person calling them racist because, you know, they ain't nothing but niggas. They don't have a home. You know, never. There's no such thing as a racist. You can't be racist in Latin. It's impossible. That's like being racist in black. You just can't be. You can't be a black. Yo, this my homegirl's mother's a racist of black people. I'm like, what is she? She black? Well, she can't be racist. She's a nigger. You know, racist is for white people. If you white and you hate niggers, you hate Asians, you hate everybody else. White people are racist. You can't be racist in Asian. You can't be racist in Indian. You can't be. You understand? Racist is they shit. They created that. Don't give them that credit. White people are racist. That's they shit. Not all of them, but I'm saying that's they shit. How we created black culture, they created racism because they hate every fucking body. Nobody hates more people than white people. Never forget that. Write that down, seriously. Larry Flake said, back in the day, it wasn't cool to be dating strippers and patronizing prostitutes. Yeah, come on now. You don't tell nobody that. Now niggas is overseas talking about their favorite bitch. Like, come on, man. Conversation's over. Like, that bitch don't speak no English. She live way the fuck over there. All the motherfuckers fucking her. Now, that's disgusting. Like, listen, I don't care about no body count generally for a woman, but I mean, a prostitute. How do you care about a body count if you fucking a prostitute, nigga? Like, there's no such thing as a body count with her. She fucks anything. You know what I mean? I got an issue with a prostitute, not because of the body count, knowing that a fat, nasty nigga sitting there with doodle sticking out of his ass could actually fuck that. I got an issue with that. That's the problem I got with a prostitute, that he can fuck that and he can fuck that. I could look at the most hideous nigga and know that he could get that. You dig what I'm saying? Karis, I think the recreational topic is so interesting. Yes. Latin women are recreational, man. It's a recreation. Me as an ultra fan of pussy, you're supposed to smash something like that, skeet off, and go home. You don't fucking take on a date and spend time with her. You understand? The privilege is the recreation. If you could get a woman and enjoy, go to a telly, have fun, smash out, you know what I mean? Talk a little bit, do it again, and go home. You don't see her for maybe another fucking year. Maybe never. These niggas want to marry these bitches, man. You know, I don't like guys like that. Because guys like that, they, you know what I mean? First of all, I don't hang with guys like that, so it's not even an effort to not like them. I just don't fuck with them. But I'm simply saying that recreation, you know what I mean? I'm the type of nigga. If you want to know what recreation is, just watch porn. That's recreation. When you see these niggas running trains, 2 niggas fucking 1 girl. That's recreation. That's recreation. That's what a man needs. You know, there's 1 chick, 8 niggas taking a turn. That's recreation. You don't see her at the end of the night and say you want to go out for dinner. You niggas kissed this bitch in the mouth after 7 niggas. You seen the niggas screwing her. You all of a sudden, yeah, this is my new chick over here. The fuck out of here. You know what I mean? When we was going to these countries, we were having orgies. Y'all niggas out here be one-on-one with the bitch. Oh yeah, she cooked for me, cleaned for me. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. We was having orgies in trains. That's what we was doing. At least with the orgy, you take your turn. Believe me, if you brothers were going to these countries and it's 10, when it was 10 niggas an hour, it was an Airbnb back then. We just rented a spot. We rented a house. If it was 10 niggas in that house, we was all getting it in, switching up. You give me this one, that one, another one coming. I mean, come on now. That's recreation. You go home saying, God damn, that was great. And then it's forgotten. Y'all niggas go back home. Yeah, this is my bitch, yo. My other girl, she going crazy. She fell in love with me. She got a tattoo. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. That's destroyed it. Y'all killed the game. Now we can't even go on a vacation anymore. You can't go on a guy's trip. Ain't no woman, no wife, no girlfriend, nobody you dating, no man could go to you telling he going to a guy trip in 2025. That means he's going out there to buy pussy. That's what it means. Back then, if there was a group of us, we going out there for real estate. You know what I mean? These niggas made it. They use lies we was using 25 years ago. Fuck the game up. That bozo niggas destroy the game. Especially old heads. They're the worst. Because they're always trying to be down. They're always trying to find a mechanism or a strategy to get pussy. It ain't even that hard for me. You know what I'm saying? I hate that shit. I can't stand that. I can't stand a worthless nigga that can't get a piece of ass. I hate that. I hate men like that. I have a hatred, a deep fucking hatred for them. Because I'm around pussies so much, I'm just like, I don't know how you can't get to this. You know what I mean? I'm different. Like my best friend's ex-girlfriend, me and her would have got along better if we was fucking. I put in a high. I ain't gonna touch that. That's his ex-girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, listen, that's what I get. If me and her was getting it in for the last 10 years, 20 years since he ain't been, believe me, she would have never talked to me like that. That's why she fucking flipped. Because what is the point of our friendship? Well, so Nate, you saying what's the point of you and a woman having a friendship? There's no point if y'all not fucking. What's the point? There's no point. No point. That's crazy. Yeah, black woman. That's a good question. That's a good one. Black woman, you cannot be recreation. We're going to do another topic on this. You can't be recreation at all because that's not your thing. Recreation is for non-black bitches. That's for white bitches. You know what I mean? White bitches, Asian. That's for everything non-black. That's our shit. As a black man, non-black women are recreational. Yeah, I had a couple of them that were girlfriends. I ain't gonna lie, but look at me now. They're recreational. You can't just be. You can't have a homegirl that's Dominican, my nigga. Like, you can't have a homegirl that's Puerto Rican. Like, that niggas got to do something as adults do. Every now and then, you shoot up a dick inside of it. That's it. Black women don't do recreation because y'all fall in love. Y'all too passionate. It doesn't work. That's why y'all don't look good in porn. It don't look right with y'all. It don't look good when, a white woman could get a train ran over from 15 men. You can't do that. That's going to look like slavery. That's why show me a porn when there's 10 white men in line fucking one black woman. You can't show me that, but I'll show you tons of a group of black men in line screwing one white woman. They're for recreation only. Nobody understands that. That's why I like adult films so much because it shows the trend. Especially for black men. If you in your 40s, 50s, and 60s and y'all niggas ain't getting it in, you're useless. You might as well kill yourself. All these freaky women in the United States and y'all niggas can't get no pussy here. That's a worthless piece. You should shoot yourself. I would. If I couldn't get a woman here locally, there's no point in living. Y'all niggas flying women out and making videos online like, yeah, she didn't want to give me no pussy today. Get the fuck out of here, man. You fucking clown. Chris, it is a documentary. I need to do a documentary. It's a documentary on exposing prostitution in Panama on the World Star. The working girls said they don't like dealing with brothers. Man, I wouldn't watch a documentary from Panama. Who cares? I'm in America. Fuck Panama. I know Panamanian bitches here in Brooklyn is nasty. I got a Panamanian bitch right now. I mean, I haven't seen her in years. We still cool, but I haven't seen her in years. Believe me, she's a freak. All you got to do is sit there, bug out with a little drinking. If you and your man is there, she'll let me and my man pipe. She did it. We did this already. Recreation, man. That's their thing. They love it. I don't, the only one that could do a documentary here in New York is me. Black women do not have good recreational pussy. They just don't, because they always fall in fucking, they're too passionate. You suck dick with passion, you have sex with passion. It just don't go right. They make them Panamanian bitches. I have one of my homeboys in there stick his dick in her mouth, it's over. She gonna suck. All she gonna do is look at me and make sure I'm cool with it. But the black woman, she'll do it just to make me happy. See the difference? The Panamanian want to do it because she want two dicks inside of her at the same time. It's a big difference. Karis, I'm not trying to put you on blast, but because you have Nate, but if you could have Nate, wouldn't you take it? Oh shit! Oh, they doing their thing with that. Shout out to Larry J. Fly. Nate, remember Taylor Made Dreams told you all these young niggas to go to DR Tricks and Larry J. Fly. Somebody give Larry J. You gotta. Does Larry J. Fly have a? Does Larry J. Fly have a check? Hold on. Let me give you a moderator, my brother. There you go. He got it. He got one. Any nigga that forward Taylor Made Dreams, you's a bird. Any nigga that fuck with that nigga and said, yo, that nigga's official, you's a fucking bird. You want to know your level of birdness? And you fuck with Taylor Made Dreams, you's a bird. Jay Triller, I just made you a moderator. Where's my man at? Where's my man Larry J. Fly? Boy, thank you. Moderator, thank you. Yep, there's one. There's a list of shit. There's a list of the black culture being done. He fucked the game up. Taylor Made Dreams. He's the reason why Sasua got fucked up. Him. He ruined it. One man. So if one man could ruin something, one man can make it better, right? That's a fact. As a black woman, we shouldn't be recreational at all. No, it doesn't work. Y'all don't see, it doesn't work with y'all when y'all add on white people shit. Recreation is for non-black pussy. It never works for y'all. It just doesn't. Y'all expect too much. If you kicking it with a nigga, that's cool. I mean, ain't no recreation if you and a nigga got a bond. Ain't nothing wrong. But recreation, meaning hit and run. That's it. Hit and run. Niggas be trying to make these white bitches they wives. Yeah, I'm never gonna cheat on you. No. Shout out to Lucky Me. What up, babe? Yeah, never. Shout out to my baby Lucky Me, her fine ass. You know what I'm saying? Me and Lucky Me is man. You know what I mean? That's my girl, but you know what I mean? I'm a man. She can't be around me but so long. Oh, that's my homegirl from the B Minds. So get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? No. That homie bullshit, believe me, I had one homie left and I just deaded her ass this past weekend. Okay? I had one homie left. And that was terrible. That was my fault. I tried to hold on to the memory. I'm telling you, shout out to Jay Triller. Remember that black woman used to say to go get a white woman for that? I'm telling you, bro. Listen to me. Black MILF, white MILF. Who you think's anytime a woman lets you run a couple of your fellas, sisters ain't going for that. They just not. There's a certain, listen, very few sisters is gonna do that. It's not their thing. You could push a white woman in the pool, she ain't thinking nothing. You can't push a sister in the pool. Niggas get you murdered for that. Right? There's just some shit that's some black shit. It ain't black for a woman. When you listen, I'll give you an example. When you this ain't funny, but when you see a white woman and it's 10 niggas taking a turn, that's a gangbang. When you see a black woman getting fucked by 10 niggas, that's a rape. It's a big difference. She don't want to do that. She don't really want to do that. Lucky me, what? I couldn't be there. I couldn't be near Lucky me. I couldn't be near that. I'd be all over her. And not in a disrespectful level. I'm like, yo, darling, I can't hang out with you. I'm attracted to you. That's all. And she gonna say, I respect that, Nate. You gotta tell that sister that because they too passionate. Now, white bitch, you ain't gotta tell her nothing. We could be buddies because you know she gonna let you smash it. But Lucky, you gotta give the black sister the warning. God damn it, I think I'm attracted to you. Just so she don't think this is some homeboy and homegirl shit. Okay? I'm talking, goddamn, shout out to Laura, goddamn. I'm telling you, that's a fact. There's no fucking way. If you see Lucky me stayed here in New York for 2 weeks, just assume we went crazy on each other. There's no way in the world I'm gonna be able to do that. I won't even allow it. Yeah, you know, when Lucky me was here, we just hung out. That was my homie. That's the bro. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't calling no woman a bro. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? There's a shelf limit when I can do that. You know, we shoot a little video for one day, no big deal. You know what I mean? But you can't be in my studio 5 days in a row. No fucking way. What you doing? We're going to do 5 live streams back to back. I'll be a fucking loser. I wouldn't even feel right doing that. I wouldn't do that with no white bitch. You think I'm going to do back-to-back videos with a white bitch in my studio? We wouldn't get to back-to-back videos. There's no way in the world. She's going to want you to crack it open. They're all like that. Asian, Hispanic, all of them. A lot of you niggas lost your confidence. I'm telling you, no fucking way. None of them. Yeah. Oh, she said Foxy's underrated. Nah, Foxy just got a bad attitude. She just burnt a lot of bridges. See, look, that's what you call us doing. Listen, you're right about that. Whoever told me that at first, Foxy was her inspiration. That's true because Foxy got a fucked up attitude. Nicki Minaj got a fucked up attitude, but Nicki's burning her bridges now. It's crazy. That's why she wrote that apology to Cardi B, dissing her kids. I mean, that's, you know, I know they ghetto bitches. You don't expect shit from them, but come on now, Nicki. You know what I mean? You start getting at the kids, that's weak. Just why don't you just get in a song and rap it, bitch, without disrespecting somebody's mother? Yeah, there's no way in the world. Recreation, that's what it is. Don't get it fucked up. I fuck with some non-black pussy in a heartbeat. All my life I did. Always is recreate. I never wifed a white woman. Never. I never did. You know, but I had a lot of them on deck. You know what I mean? But I never, that's my girlfriend. Get the fuck out. Are you kidding me? I know the deal. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't listen, they're gonna sleep in. Oh damn, she cheated on me. You can't listen. Take it from me. You can't make recreation pussy into a wife. It just never will happen. You can't do that. It's not made for that. Now to have some half-breed women as, you know, mutts and mulattoes and biracials, they nasty too. Biracial bitches are disgusting. They're filthy. They can't be loyal because they got that white blood. You understand? You know, you're supposed to be the dude, yo, I've been fucking with this chick for 20 years. She let me get it in. That's those relationships last longer. If you're going to have it along, you understand? But if not, oh well, it's only made to do it for one night. So if you had a damn recreational pussy last you for 20 years, then recreation it will be until she turns Christian. They end up getting married or something, then it's over. I had this one biracial chick, man. She was Jamaican and white. And from the time I met her, she cheated on her boyfriend from the beginning to the end. She was just filthy. And then later on, I found her on Instagram and shit. She's married. You know, we was kicking it, talk about the good old days. And next thing you know, I'm like, damn, I remember this, that. She like, oh, I'm different now. I'm like, get the fuck out of it. But you ain't different. She's never different. She's just married now and she's trying to be different, but she's still a hoe. You know what I mean? Remember when Nate was pulling up women off the street? Yes. You niggas can't do that, but you want to tell niggas how to get pussy. If you let me tell you something, you hideous niggas. If you niggas could go approach a woman in the street and she do an interview, you know what I mean? Believe it, whether you ugly or not, because only niggas is doing that shit is fearless niggas. There's a special type of nigga that could do that. There's one dude out here in New York, a little short dude. That nigga he be getting some joints. You know what I'm saying? That means that nigga gets pussy. Any nigga that could approach a woman gets it. I would never date a white. Well, once she kissed me without permission again. Oh, she said a white woman. Well, you know what you call is dating a woman now. What's the girl from? Oh God, what's the name of the reality show? I don't want to lose it. Hold on. Slim Soldier told this song years ago to slut out the white bitches, not the black. Yes, exactly. I got one bozo that follows me on Instagram. That's all he talk about. Y'all got this one joint. I'm like, nigga, not with the black bitches. You live in Jersey, you fucking coon. Not you, bro. I'm talking about my other boys. Fucking clown ass nigga. I'm like, all of these Latin bitches in Jersey, white bitches, like, why slut out the black one? That's so stupid. Like, leave that to the white man. Let him do that. Never slut out a sister, nigga. That shit is like pointless. Like, and you're gonna enjoy it better with the white bitch. No disrespect to the black woman, but well, what if she wants to be a slut? Yeah, the black woman wants to be his king. No. She's a slut by nature. I'm sorry. You got Sexy Red and you got motherfucking goddamn Pamela Anderson. Who's gonna be filthier? There's no black woman can fuck with a white bitch. It's impossible. That's just what it is. I mean, we were on a date. I was just talking about Bam. Don't worry. Oh, ever again, they always creeping. Oh, you talk about white girls creeping up on you? I'm pretty sure they do. A lot of y'all seen Laura in the studio. Like I'm saying, Laura. You know, I'm in any of that type of part, but I'm saying Laura couldn't be in my studio for no fucking week. I can't handle that. You know what I mean? I'm a man. I wouldn't even put myself through that damn torture. Why would I do that? Oh well, you could come here and be one of the homies. The fuck out of here. It's just not going to happen. Kara, so crazy how males don't have the same or similar mentality as Nate. This is bad. That's a fact. Ain't no way. My father raised me, but hit and run, Junior. Hit and run. And he said that from experience. I don't want to know too much, but because you don't get your heart involved. You know, these niggas are going to these countries and calling, yo, this my other bitch. I'm like, what? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. I don't even talk to Dominican women anymore. I don't even have a conversation with them. All my Dominican women that we used to be cool with, they're all gone. That bozo fucked it up. I don't want to do nothing that nigga do. Nothing that damn Geritol eating fucking gray hair, ugly. I don't want to have nothing to do. I don't like grizzlies. I can't deal with it. I can deal with a young grizzly more than an old one. I hate them. Stay the fuck away from them. If I hit 53, 58, you know, proud of my age niggas and yo, these bitches, no, I don't want to be around that fucking orangutan. I hate them. City working, driving motherfuckers, bus drivers, they're all dirt. I know one little Asian nigga, he gets it in. He works on a bus, he be piping, he be tearing shit up on a bus. Little nigga, little short nigga. I ain't gonna even say the borough he in, but he be doing him. That's what's up. He enjoys recreation. A man needs recreation for his body. These niggas got in the culture, black men became tricks, which is sad because they are. They are. No way in the world. So lucky me, if you plan to come into New York, I'm gonna tell you right now, darling, you coming here, oh yeah, Nate, we need to do some content. How long? A day? That's about it. You maybe two. Shit. Ain't no fucking way. Because, you know what I mean? Once the different vibe come in, God, then come on now. I ain't telling. I'm just telling you. You know what I mean? I wouldn't tell, but I'm telling you. No way in the world I can do that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have lost our culture, man. It's sad. We have lost it. We're going to talk about this recreation shit another time. We're going to have to get that in. No way in the world. Lucky me, you pulled that camera up that day. You should have never did that. That was it. That was it for you. I said, you better not ever come to New York. Ever. Ever. Okay. You better not. That's a warning. Don't say I ain't warn you. You know, Candace tried to come out here with that bullshit. I was like, oh no, hell fucking no. If I gotta get extremely drunk to be with you, that's bad. Now I gotta get all drunk to the point, no, that's bad. When I gotta drink Hennessy to be with you, that's awful. Especially if it's brown. That's bad. She says you gotta come now. See? You keep it up. You've been warned. You've been warned. You've been warned. I'm trying to tell you. We grown now, we grown folks. You know, I'm old school. You know, them OG uncles looking down on me, they like, shit, you better tell her. You've been warned. You know, I know that clown nigga, that average clown nigga, he wants accountability. He wants you to fucking bring him this and bring something to the table. Shit, you ain't got to do nothing here. All you got to do is bring your fine ass over. That's it. That's it. You are not required to do none of that shit you do for that fucking shithole. You will be appreciated. She said, or come looking for Green Vegan, a little sexy. Yeah, little. Fuck that. I'm trying to tell you. Me and Green Vegan, we was doing our videos and shit. You know, we did one. Okay, that's it. Shit, what you think I'm gonna be around her though? Well, we got another one coming Friday, Thursday. Get the fuck. Are you kidding? What? Shit. No way in the world. Is that recreation? No, nigga, that's life. Write that down. There ain't no recreation there. That's nothing but life. I mean, that's human nature. I can't do that. Well, what if I don't want it? Well, shit, you better stay your ass in California. Don't come over here. I'm telling you right now. Satisfaction guaranteed. Fuck that. Niggas don't talk that shit no more, ladies. All right? They don't talk that shit no more. These niggas ain't confident no more. Niggas ain't man, oh yeah, well, you know, women need to bring this, and a woman I like what I like. Get the fuck out. I don't like what I like. I get what I like. Well, what do you like? That shit, just pussy. That's it. You turn me on, nigga, that's it. Well, what turns you on? What would I tell you? You open your goddamn legs, that turns me on. Okay? You smell good, that turns me on. Anything turns me on. A woman turns me on, god damn it. Well, what turns you off? A man. God damn it, that's what turns a goddamn man. That's what turns me the fuck off. A man. See? Look at that. Nate, I'm exclusive. Nate, only one live per. That's it. One live shit. I know Laura's like, well, nigga, you did 2 live. Well, shit, we ain't do it back to back, nigga. Ain't no way in the world I could have handled that. Fuck around and go to Mount Airy Lodge that weekend. Shit, nigga, what you doing the next few days? Nothing. We gonna go to the Poconos. I got a business trip. Don't worry about me. I'm out. Ain't no goddamn. You niggas forgot that, man. Y'all. Oh man, black man, I'm so disgusted with you, man. I'm so you'll see. You'll see when you're sitting in that fucking goddamn hospital one day saying, damn, Nate was right. I didn't do shit. I put all the pressure on a black woman because I wanted to marry a prostitute. Nigga, you know, put the pressure on a prostitute to say, bitch, let's get this over with. You niggas be wanting to stay there, cuddle up with this bitch when she got a next customer, you nasty fuck. You niggas are disgusting. Old niggas, you can't even get no love from old niggas. When they don't got no job, all they do is eat booty. Every old nigga I know in his 60s is a butt eater. Them niggas, all they do is eat ass. Eat young girls' ass. So I don't even like young girls. Why not? They don't know how to, they don't know how to fuck. They just don't. Young women are attracted to me because I'm attracted to women in my age group. That's why. That's how you do it. You niggas go to the young bitch and fuck the game all up once again. Yeah, we just want. So now you want to date high school students, old and ugly, and you want to go out there and talk about you prefer a young one. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Young women ain't talking about no old nigga, and if they do, they talking about 1 or 2. And it'd be that one nigga. They'd be like, well, that nigga could get it. I don't like old niggas, but that motherfucking Nathaniel shit, he can fucking get it. She'll tell her mother about me. God damn it. Mama, you still with daddy? Fuck daddy. You need to get with this nigga Nathaniel. He shit, mama, shit, I wish I could have him. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta talk that shit. Ain't no fucking way. Laura, no. Laura was in there. You know, this ain't no Diddy shit going on in that motherfucker, but god damn it, I'm a human being, nigga. I'm a man. I'm a real fucking man. Ask Green Vegan how many times she was in that studio. She gonna tell you one. Ask her. Should we do another live stream the next day? I don't think that's a good idea. Fuck that. I got a dolo energy and I'm proud of my shit. It's Friday. I'm gonna be lit as fuck this weekend. Okay. All right. Laura knows. Laura was here. Laura been in the studio. How many times Laura been in that studio? 3 times or 2? No, two. She been in twice. Not back to back though. No fucking way. You kidding me? Well, Nate, what would have happened? I'm a nigga. I'm a grown ass goddamn man. You know what the fuck would have happened? Are you kidding me? Well, a woman's not gonna allow it. Listen, let me tell you something. Ain't no woman gonna be around me like that and talk none of that bullshit. She's gonna be grown and she's gonna be comfortable and protected. I don't have situations like that. Shout out to Gren Thompson. What up, bro? Definitely most green vegan around me not too long. I'm trying to tell you. Look, I'm trying to tell you. He know it. Green Vegan was walking all through the malls in Jersey. Niggas seen them big titties bouncing all over the place. Green Vegan she went and tried to recruit the girl. No man did that. I told y'all niggas to go to damn, shout out to Green Vegan. I told y'all to go to Walmart in Linden, New Jersey. Not one man did it. Not one. Sorry, Ken. Not one. Because you know you would have got dissed. Green Vegan went in there, met the girl, spoke to her. Okay, she didn't want to do no content. That's cool. But she did it. Now when I see the girl, I'm like, yo, you met one of my homies. Your homie nigga or bitch, you fucking bitch, I don't know you like that. but you know what I mean? You met one of my homies. Who? The girl that came here, she was from California. Oh, yes. You understand what I'm saying? You niggas don't be connecting nothing. You niggas couldn't do that. You niggas are terrible, man. That's why I don't like men. That's what turns me off, men. I get turned off easily, men. You look manly, you turn me off. You know what I mean? Well, Nick, what if we have hair on our legs? I didn't say if you had hair on your legs. I said men. I don't like men. Man, nothing to do with a man. Green Vegan went to Linden, New Jersey to Walmart and seen the manager. That fine brown bitch I told you about. She's so fine, she probably mad at the world because she like, oh yeah, now you want the light skin everybody. Now everybody want me. She got the right to be like, this bitch is so fine, it's ridiculous. So then you still gonna ask her to be on the show? No. Green Vegan already took that L. She took that L for me. She's a real one. She took that bullet for me. She said, Nate, don't you worry about it. I deal with it. I'm a woman. We get over shit. I'm gonna see. You know what I mean? And you know how that went. She probably looked at Green Vegan and thought she wanted to do a goddamn orgy. She seen them big old titties, long hair, legs looking all nice little ass. She probably thought this bitch trying to recruit me to do an orgy. So I gotta see her today. I'll probably be in Linden, New Jersey today and be like, yeah, how you doing? What's going on? Yeah, I'm the big homie and shit. One of my homegirls is out here, bing. You know what I mean? She went out there. Green Vegan had asked her. She was in New York. She was in Jersey. She was in Staten Island. She had a blast. She'll be back. And again and again. This is where it's at. Ask her that I introduce her to a nigga. She met niggas on her own. Niggas is going crazy on her. She know how to navigate. Laura and Green Vegan been out here. They know how to navigate on their own. They know how to get it through. Trust and believe that. You think I need a nigga? Niggas can't hang around me. They know better. That's a privilege. Yo, when we going out to a club, nigga, I don't go to clubs. I don't go to clubs, nigga. I don't go to clubs with a woman. That's whack. I go to malls, nigga. I hang out in malls with a chick, nigga, if we gonna do anything. Oh, well, you did talk about that. What are y'all doing? Anything, nigga. Talk and just be there. A mall. I love malls. I love being in malls, buying, whether I'm buying shit or not. We could go to the popcorn shit. We could go look around, walk, window shop. I love malls. That's just my thing. I like the feel of mall. I like the parking. I like walking into it. I like the people. I like the high ceilings. I'm obsessed with malls and stores. That's my shit. Green Vegan took her where I go, she went. And I wasn't even with her. How gangster is that? She was getting, niggas was giving her free meals, all types of shit. I sent her to this this vegan restaurant that my man owns. I didn't know he was closing down. They trying to close shit up. They went and made a special meal for her. And I'm not talking about closing for the day. They're closing down. This nigga went and made a special vegan lasagna for her fine ass. She ain't no joke. Green Vegan was in Newark, New Jersey, Elizabeth, New Jersey, Staten Island, Shaolin. She was putting it down. She never even went to Brooklyn. Not that I know of, you know what I'm saying? I just love malls. If y'all came here, meet me at the mall. Nate, where you at? I'm at Elizabeth Gardens. Okay, I'll be there in 20 minutes. Say less. You could come here, take a plane to Elizabeth, New Jersey, hang out with me at the mall all day, and jump right back on the plane. I'm dead fucking serious. You could do just for one day. Damn it, Nate, I had a ball. I couldn't believe how much fun I had with this nigga. God damn, I gotta come back again. Shit, I need to get to that fucking studio. Maybe we could do 3 live streams. I'm telling you, Green Vegan was up in here repping. Ain't no game. Y'all niggas are going to fucking Philippines. Get the fuck out. I think I ain't got to go out of I don't got to leave my borough. You niggas are clowns. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. I live there. I live 20 minutes away from an international airport, 40 minutes away from another international airport. I mean, come on. Where do I need to go? I live in an international world, international borough. Anywhere, any mall, a mall. If I go to Connecticut, take me to the mall. I like malls. I'm obsessed with malls. I just love the layout of a mall. I don't know why. I just love it. That's all. And then from the mall, what you want to do from here? It's easy to pick shit. What you want to do now? You want to go back to the studio and do a live stream? Yeah, fuck it, bet. No problem. You want to go to the liquor store? Sure. What you want? I don't know, whatever you like. What shit, you want to get this big bottle of Grey Goose? Shit, yeah, we could do that. Fuck it, why not? You want some food? This is lit. Nigga got the big alcohol bottles, good food, shit. God damn it, I had so much fun. That's facts, Nate. Nate loves the mall. I'm telling you, look at that. I'm telling you, she's telling you from living proof. Her fine ass is talking about, have you ever seen her in person? She met Antoine. Green Vegan met Antoine. Gay ass Antoine I work with, she met him. He couldn't believe he see these big old titties, stomachs flat. Oh my God, he couldn't believe it. Oh my God. Who is that? He couldn't believe it. Green Vegan met Antoine. I'm going to post a video. Green Vegan met Antoine. I'm telling you, she lit. She going to make that nigga straight. Antoine looked at her and said, he got in the truck and said, whoa. That's what he said. Whoa. Not who's that. Whoa. Then he said, who's that? You know it's bad when a bisexual nigga go crazy. You must be a bad bitch when you do that. We don't do, how old are you? What is she bringing to the table? How was her credit, nigga? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You look good, nigga. That's all we need to know. If you don't look good, we gonna go shopping. You ain't gotta buy shit for Green Vegan. She got it. I had to recommend her to go to a store. Maybe you should go over here and get this. No, she know what to do. That's why you go to malls. Anything she's missing, we buy it. That nigga Antoine went crazy when he seen her. He said, damn. And you know what's even better? He don't know her. She seen him. You know, she know who he is. He didn't know who she was. You understand? I'm trying to tell you. And then she went home. Think about it. That's how fly is that. So that's fly shit. We did a dope video together, got blasted. Okay, y'all see me get fucked up. I had to leave the camera. I left. Y'all didn't see me get beat up there? Hold on, before I leave. Hold on. I got smacked. I got smacked. I was fucked up. Look at this shit. She had me bent off my own shit. This is shit in my own shit there. She ain't had to buy nothing. Look at me, blasted. But you know how to cook. You do all those things.
You know I had a henpeck. Stop playing. Stop playing. You know I had a henpeck.
I'm blasted at this time. Watch. Watch when I leave. Watch when I got the fuck out of there. Watch it. I feel good. I'm about to, well, she gonna take us out of here. I'll take her out of here. I'm over here at the couch in the cut. You know how to do this?
Yeah. What?
You know,
shit off?
you know how to press finish? Press right there.
Yeah.
See? Ladies and gentlemen.
Be careful.
She gonna make sure be careful, nigga. Don't fucking fall in this. I almost stumbled there. Watch this.
He kept taking off the audio. Taking the audio. Okay.
Blasted.
I'm about to take you guys out. This is low. He is huge. He is a huge. I ain't gonna lie. He is humongous. Kind of thing.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my fucking god! See, I was sober here. I was sober here. So we understand. Like we got our little paper, but my whole thing is we don't like to feel like we getting robbed. Now this one I was blasted by that because her whole thing. Fucking
Crystal
3
is my
o'clock in the
baby.
morning.
She's my baby.
Shit is my baby. That's my baby too.
She's my baby.
God damn.
I F with you, little Crystal. I F with Lonnie. I F with Prashelle. I F with Red.
She fucks with all of us and all that good expensive alcohol over there too. I was blasted, but I'm chilling. Look at this. Look how I left this bitch. Look, I was struggling here. Look at that. God damn. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we the fuck about. You know, wake up. You know what I'm saying? I feel good. I'm about to, well, she gonna take us out of here. I'll take her out of here. I'm over here at the couch in the cut. You know how to do this?
Yeah. What?
You know
shit off?
You know how to press finish? Press right there.
Yeah.
See? Ladies and gentlemen.
Be careful.
She gonna make sure be careful, nigga. Don't fucking fall in this bitch.
He kept taking off the audio. Taking the audio. Okay. I'm about to take you guys out.
I tell you, that's how she is. Taking over. Look at that shit. Look at that. Come on now. Look, titties bumping all through the B mindset plate on there. I mean, this shit is, listen, y'all have no idea, man. I'm telling you, see? Look at that. Look at that. All this Libra charm. Look at this shit, man. I'm definitely visiting with Green Vegan next year. Okay, bye. For real. I'm telling y'all right now, it's lit here. I'm trying. Listen to me. All right? Ask her. She'll tell you.
You know, all the men that be in here, garden scientists, people like that. Like, no offense, but it's like you're not gonna be able to run game. But you know, at the end of the day, I feel like they're not the ones running game on us. You know what I'm saying? They really want to uplift the mindset, the B mindset, and that at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's all about the B mindset, and it's just like not being a victim. We don't want to be a victim. You know what I'm saying? So for all those, I'm not gonna be like
Stereotypes.
stereotypes.
Yeah, what is some of the title? How people.
He's such a control freak. Okay, stereotypes. Oh, you know what? We did talk about stereotypes. Someone brought that up before because, as men and women, we already have the stereotype. Like men have a certain stereotype. Oh, you know what? We did talk about stereotypes. Someone brought that up before because.
So, suppose all the games people play. Right.
I was about to wrap up. Stop playing with them. He's connected. Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up. So the games that people play. At the end of the day, men want. Can I say this? Pussy. Can I say pussy? Men want pussy, right? And at the end of the day, women want security. They want conversation. They just want to be loved. You know what I'm saying? So can we just come together and be that Reese cup and just say like, look, I'll give you security. I'll give you love. I'll give you provisions, right? You just give me pussy. If we just really come together, because I think Nate says oh my God. Can you guys not blow him up? He's just because he's gone. He's still here, okay? So if the thing about it is, we need to all just be honest with each other. Just put it on the table what we want. So, you want security, you want this, you want that. I want this, I want that. You can give me this, I can give you that. We can be happy at the end of the day, but that's not what's happening. Men are lying to women, telling them, oh, I'm gonna do this, but they're not really gonna do that. And then women are just being like, oh, I want to just, make that person happy. And that's not what they want. At the end of the day, what do men want? Men just want pussy. That's it. You don't have to bring nothing to the table. All this stuff that men are saying, like, oh, you need to bring this to the table, that's make this money. No, that's not true. And you know what? Actually, Laura said this. She said this on one of her very first lives. She's like, you taught me the value of my pussy. And it's just like, it's true, because that's all men want. They don't want nothing else. They don't want nothing else. They don't want your money. They don't want your nothing. They just want to be able to get inside of you. That's crazy work, but it's true. Ask a man. Is he going to tell you the truth? What is that? Kenneth or Ken, please, because you guys are two men that's in the chat. Please tell me, is that all men want? Just keep it a buck.
That is the next topic is, we probably gonna do this later today. I'm not gonna say later today. I'm just gonna say the next topic is gonna be recreation. The value of your pussy. Okay, that's the next topic. That's it. I'm gonna let y'all play with this a little bit. I'm gonna rewind it a little bit just for y'all that missed it. I'm gonna let this roll out for about, a half hour, because there was a lot going on here, but I want y'all to see, But the next topic is going to be recreation only. The value of your pussy. I'm telling you, you got to know and black women, unfortunately, y'all don't make great recreation with it, because y'all a little more connected, and that's great.